Hi, welcome to Merchants of the Tradewinds. Merchants of the Tradewinds is a 2 to 4 modular game for players ages 10 and up. That takes around 60 to 90 minutes. In Merchants of the Tradewinds, players' goals are to get 10 victory points, which are in these draw bags. Each one of them representing a different path. For example, there is a draw bag for getting gold, which is by taking one of your ships, taking it to any other island, and selling resources for gold. Then you can take that 5 gold, deposit it back into the bank, and take a victory point tile. The second way is through completing contracts. Players will all have their own individual private contract deck, as well as a contract deck that is exclusively available to everyone. The final way is by piracy. So this is when you take 2 ships, you roll the dice, and see who winds up alive and who winds up dead. The way that the victory point bags work is that there will be tiles numbered 1 to 3. At the beginning of the game, you'll take 1 out of each bag and place them right next to the bag. Once that thing has been completed, you'll take that face-up tile. So in this case, if I sunk this blue ship over here, I would get 3 victory points. Then I would shuffle the bag and draw a new tile, placing it face up. So, as I said before, the game itself is very modular. As you're moving across the seas, they're going to be changing, they're going to be shifting and moving around. But as you're exploring, you will discover different types of sea. So for example, this one that I just landed on and flipped over is calm seas. There are also choppy and stormy seas, which require more movement points to go through. There are also a few specialty tiles, such as the run aground tile. Whenever you land on this one and discover it, your ship movement ends there for that turn. There is also the whirlpool tile, which takes an entire quadrant of sea tiles and shuffles them, placing them back face down. Finally, there is the sea monster tile. When you land on it, sorry, your ship gets destroyed. However, there is one nice thing. You can take any tile while the other players aren't looking and swap 2, setting a trap for other players. So I'm going to go through the phases now. The first phase is you roll this nifty little Tradewinds die. On the Tradewinds die, there are a couple of symbols, but the one we're looking at right here is the cardinal direction east. Here in the corner, right here, is a compass rose showing that east is that way. So if the pirate was here, the pirate would move that direction. Next is the player card, the event cards. Every turn, a player will draw one of these cards. Some of them will be instant. Others will be equipment cards that you can put on your ship. And some of them are cards that you can hold for a later time. So now I want to talk about the different ship types. There's 3 different ships in this game. There is the attack vessel, which is primarily used for attacking. There is also the clipper, which is a speedy ship and very well balanced, meaning it's good for completing different objectives, such as contracts. Finally, there is the trade vessel, which is useful for trading as it has a large cargo capacity. However, it is rather slow and rather expensive. So, as I was saying, you're going around, going throughout the Tradewinds, and completing different things. So you're going to other islands and selling resources for more gold that you can use to buy more ships and buy more stuff. You're also completing different contracts and going and attacking other players and other pirates and trying to sink them. And in the end, whoever gets 10 victory points is declared the winner of Merchants of the Tradewinds. And that is Merchants of the Tradewinds. Thanks for watching.